Welcome to another SCL walkthrough. We're working through Trap Team, and here's Chapter 2, Know-It-All Island. At the beginning of the level, as with most levels, Buzz will walk you through what's going on. Nothing too exciting here. Just letting you know that this is where you can find out about the Doom Raiders, the big bad guys in this game. Figure out what they're doing. Once Buzz is done explaining everything, we'll be on our way. Always got to check behind you. You never know what you're going to find. Unfortunately, nothing here. We have our first area, Pompous Point. And I can jump up and find a key to open the first gate. But before we go too far, don't forget to cross this bridge and we'll find a villain quest. This one in particular is for the Gulper. If you've been following along in the walkthroughs, then you know that you should already have the Gulper captured. He was the main villain at the end of the first level. So if you have your water trap with him in, you can throw him in the portal right now. And we can use the Gulper. This villain quest is what will actually allow you to evolve the Gulper. As you can see, I've already done that, but I will still play through the quest so you can see what's going on. Some quests are more intricate than others. Sometimes it's just a matter of talking to someone and that will complete the quest. However, this is one of the quests that is actually interactive, and you actually need to complete this sort of mini game. You can see in the upper left you have a 10-minute timer, and you have to deliver these 10 balloons to the Mabu that are, I guess, trapped throughout the level. Defeat a bunch of bad guys along the way. Gotta help the little guy. There you go. It's 3. The 10-minute timer is very generous. These levels should not take you 10 minutes, but as we know, this game is designed for kids, so the timer is enough for anybody. Alright, I'm out of balloons now, so I have to go back to the beginning before I can actually help these guys. I thought I remembered there being some sort of a teleport pad back to the beginning, but I guess not. So we're taking a scenic route back, but I'll have my path all cleared out for me. The only downside of this level is that they only allow you to carry 4 of the balloons at one time. So you're going to have to make at least 3 trips. 4, 4, and 2. But it is what it is. Overall, like I said, it's still not that difficult. I'm halfway done already. It only took me 2 minutes. We'll have this done in no time. Decide to head back for my last 2 balloons so I don't have to come all the way back here later. I'm not entirely sure why they have extra balloons there, because there's only 10 guys you can hand them out to. So I don't know why you would ever need 12 balloons, but alright, here's number 7. Jump back up to where I was back the first time through. Hit 8, back across the bridge. I believe I should find 9, and then up on that tower, if I remember right, it'll be 10. Gulper is not the fastest of villains, but what are you going to do? He's the only option you have to play through this level. And there's number 10. Mags is all happy for you, and I'm going to get back to Know-It-All Island here. She will provide you with your upgrade, which not only turns you green and shows that you are evolved, but will give you a time bonus. So the villain timer in the bottom left will increase in length and not run out as fast as it would have before you had completed the quest. Well, now it looks like I have to go back and grab that key again for the gate. And now we can continue forward in the level. Found the first talking stone, or knucklehead as Buzz is going to call him. Oh, there you go. Don't miss the villain chest before you jump down off that cliff. So first thing you want to do when you go through that gate is head to the left and get this villain chest. You'll need that to get 100% completion in the level. And yeah, once we jump down this cliff, I believe we won't be able to get back up, so do that right away. And with a Trap Master, you can destroy this Traptanium, which will open a new area for us. Let's see what's going on now. Oh, Tussle Sprout. Found a new villain. Tussle Sprout, jump down in the hole after you. Oof. Not a fan of that gas. But there you go. With a nice level up Enigma, it's not hard to defeat. Didn't have an earth trap handy, so it took me a little while to find one. And as usual, you know, I've removed the sound from these, so this pause here is the villain talking in the after he's been trapped. And we can choose to keep Tussle Sprout in there for now, because we'll have to complete his quest later. And before we go too far, there is a treasure chest down here as well. Another reason you don't want to miss this area. Alright, and now we'll head back upstairs. Oh, after I double check that there's nothing back here. Okay, now we can move forward again. Back up to the top. Good old-fashioned bounce pads. And we have our first elemental gate of the level. So to get through this elemental gate, you will need a Trap Master of the Earth element. That means You either need Wallop or Head Rush. Only 2 characters that will get you through. So we'll pull out Wallop. One of my early favorites in Trap Team. Got him maxed out pretty quick. And we'll check out what's inside the waiting room. Alright. Since I have Wallop maxed out already, I'm going to switch back to Enigma so he can keep gathering that experience. And that box cannot be destroyed, and that's because we need it for this puzzle. Alright, we're going to have to shove all these boxes down onto... we're going to have to go a long way for this one. Alright, so we can get up part of the way here. Oh, grab the treasure chest along the way. Wow, all the treasure chests are coming pretty early in this level. So that's two. That's our second treasure chest, along with the villain chest already. We only need one more. Now we can shove that box down, which should give us enough weight to set it off. There we go. Oh, looks like I need one of these boxes to jump up. There we go. Get all the way up and find our hat. A sleuth hat. As you know, I do not care to wear too many hats. Or if I do, it's going to be the best hat in the game, which I already have from my first playthrough. So we'll continue back down. And you can talk to the first talking head here. And that completes the objective of gathering information. Just get him talking. If you stick around, he'll give you a few coins, but I think it's just like 5 coins. It's not worth sticking around in my point. Alright, got a gate, requires 2 keys. So we'll just shove these blocks around. Sometimes I wish these block puzzles were a bit more difficult, or at least they didn't have the arrows on them telling you exactly where to push them. But there's another talking head here you can stick around and listen to, or just continue on your way. It's up to you. And here by the second key, you'll see we have Persephone in the level. If you'd like to buy any upgrades, there's your chance. Otherwise, can continue forward and unlock the gate with the 2 keys you just picked up. I absolutely love Enigma's ability to disappear. You'll see me use it a lot. Alright, and this is where Buzz teaches you how to use bombs for the first time in Trap Team. If you've played other Skylanders games, this is very familiar, but in case this is your first game, there you go. Just double check there's nothing out here. Watch out for that tank. Can see the life gate off to the right, but we're going to take care of the tank first. Good bomb there. Oh, I can see a lot of goodies around here that I can't quite get to yet. Let's take care of some trolls. Some lob goblins. Oof. Alright, I'll bring down that gate, but before we go too far, I want to take care of this life elemental gate. So we'll need a Trap Master of the Life element, meaning Bushwhack or Tough Luck. So we'll go with Tough Luck here. Find the Enchanted Forest. Now we got more bombs in here, it looks like. Plenty of bombs, actually. Yeah. Lucky throw there. You need a bomb to destroy... Well, you actually don't need a bomb to destroy the giant chainsaws, but they are definitely the preferred method. You can, if you're very careful and don't get hit too much, you can destroy them with any old weapon. It will just take a lot of hits. So I just like to use one bomb. That's what they're there for. And it looks like we might have our final treasure chest already. Yep, there we go. All treasure chests found. Alright. So we'll keep moving forward. Nice big red gem. What else we got in here? Oh, another chainsaw. And they show you where the bomb is because, yes, they want you to use the bombs. So we'll sneak past. Make our way up to the bomb. Let's see, I can throw it from here. Yeah, we can make it. There you go. Make sure there's nothing back here. Little gem. Nothing else. Okay. Come back to our second chainsaw here. Leads us right up to the hat. What's inside? Hedgehog hat. I love the names they give these things, but I just wish they were more practical. Alright, this will bring us back to the main path. And I'm going to switch back to Enigma. And we'll continue on our way. You can see the story scroll up in the back there. Be sure to grab that as soon as we're clear. Alright. Run up here and grab our story scroll. Story scrolls aren't quite as interesting as they used to be, but it can take some time to read them if you want. And it really feels like there should be something back in this cave, but unfortunately there's not. And it just made it nice and shiny back there, and then, yeah, it's a dead end. So we'll continue along. Find blobbers again. Another Mabu who wants to help, but typically he's just too scared. So you can follow blobbers right away, but we want to go over and take care of this Traptanium first. I'll create a nice Traptanium bridge for you to cross. And, oh. I think that was the legendary treasure, but we also have a villain here, Beak. Beak is actually one of my favorites. Tiny little guy, but he's quite fast and has some nice range to him, even though he's more of a melee character. Hit the enemy goal already. Yeah, lots of little guys here. And I'll say it again. I love Enigma's ability to disappear. Just so effective. Confuses the enemies. If you have an air trap, you can throw it in the portal now to capture Beak. If not, you can just hit Don't Trap and you'll be able to put them in a trap later when you get back to the Skylanders Academy. So we got Beak now in my air trap. We'll put him away for a rainy day. And there we go. Yeah, our legendary treasure has reappeared. So don't forget to collect that before you run away from here. It disappears temporarily while you're fighting Beak, but it'll come back. Also gives you the Sky Stone. Those are nice. Alright, now we can continue back across the bridge and up the steam vent where Blobbers went. Let's see if we can, jump off the cliff here. Just another talking head, it looks like. At this point, these are optional. You can visit them if you want, grab a couple of coins, but that objective has already been completed, so it's not mandatory. So now we have a little puzzle to solve for Blobbers to keep moving forward. I'll explain to you that you need to roll the big stone onto that vent. Yeah, because that vent won't take you anywhere. So I have to go over to the other side. Find us a big rock. And I've noticed that these rocks are kind of on autopilot. They typically know where to go. Once in a while they'll get stuck and you have to give them an extra push. But as you saw there, I gave it one push off the cliff and it basically rolled into place. So back on the left here, you don't want to miss your winged sapphire. Those come in handy. Gotta love a discount, right? And let's see. Looks like more steam vents ahead. But off to the side here, we don't want to miss Dark Gate. If you haven't used a light or dark element figure in this game yet, this gate will be listed as a question mark. And you will need to get either a dark or light element Skylander to unlock it, to make it show up as a light or dark element. In this case, this one's a dark, and then you'll need Nightmare is the only dark element trap master. You don't have a choice in this case. You only have one dark element trap master and one light element trap master. So Nightmare is necessary to access this area. And not quite sure what I'm doing here. So it wants me to jump on there. Oh, I see what it's doing. Okay. Alright. It took me a little while to figure this one out, but it took some time to push these blocks into place, see what was going on. Yeah, I'm not sure why this one took me so long. It's pretty self-explanatory, but I'll get it figured out. So I come back to this button, jump it on third time, because I need to put that block right there. It's what I'm pushing up with this jumping. There we go. So I can use this block. Goes into the hole, so I can jump on it with the bounce pad, get up top. And same idea here, jump on the button 3 times. That'll bring the ball down, and I can collect the soul gem for Blackout. Blackout is the only Dark Element core character. I'll give you a little preview of him here. He's pretty awesome, actually. Alright. We can see our hat trap back there. I can't get to quite yet, but here's another block that we'll need. Now we can run around here and play with the giant glowing ball that we knocked down. Push it into place. So we can come back here and pull the lever. I'll launch it up. And I forgot to push the last block back into place. This puzzle actually becomes a little bit tedious because you need to push this block here in particular back and forth so many times. You have to push to the left to get up and knock the ball down. Then you have to push to the right to get the ball back up here on the right side. So it has a path to roll across. And then you'll see in a minute you have to push it back to the left again so you can get back upstairs. So that'll take care of that. Should just about roll into place. And yeah, didn't realize you need to push it back yet, but that's what happens. Alright. So move this block back into place. Try this again. And give it one last push. That will bring down our gate, and we can go up and collect our reward. And that's the final hat, the skipper hat. Now I have all the hats in this level. And we'll continue back out of here. Back to the steam vents, trying to help blobbers out. I'm going to switch back to Enigma because it still needs to be leveled up a bit. And it looks like we'll need, to get another boulder for him. Do we destroy some of these buzzer beaks? Suppose could have had some fun and just push the boulder down on top of them, but not thinking that far ahead. Here we go. See if this boulder will roll into place for us. Alright, not quite as much. Have to give it a second push here, and we'll get in place. Give us a different steam vent here. Get us up top. And want that soul gem up there. Oh, there's a bounce pad. And a chill bill, which, well, don't try that again. Alright, we'll go grab the soul gem first. Got all our soul gems in this level. Food fight, you should know him. Food fight was in the starter pack for Trap Team, so there's a good chance you have him already. But that's where you get his soul gem. Level 2, that's not too bad. All about the tomatoes. Alright. I'll try to give Chill Bill a second chance here. Yeah, we'll leave him down there. Alright, it's coming up. There's another. Oh, almost missed this one. We got a second villain quest. this villain quest is for Slobber Trap, I believe. Yep, Slobber Trap. If this is your first time playing through the game, you will not have access to Slobber Trap yet. I've played through the game before, and so I cheated a little bit and brought him in from a different save file. So I have him ready to go here so I can show you what's going on. So if this is your first time through the game, you'll need to come back through this level if you want to get the villain quest. This one doesn't have a mini game like the Gulper did earlier in this level. It's just knocking over that statue. You can go grab some gold at the end, and then you'll be upgraded. Buzz catches up with you again here in the level, and it will help to move the story forward a little bit for you. And teach you how to use the cannon, or the turret, I guess. Once again, if you played Skylanders games before, this will be a familiar action. This one is very short because it's the first time you get to use it. Later in the game, you'll have longer turret sequences. So this is where you actually find and defeat Slobber Trap. So if you defeat and trap him here, you will actually still have access to his quest that we just showed you earlier in this level. I believe you could head back there right away and take care of it. All right. So got a couple baddies coming in off the ship. Got another guy stuck back in the corner here, but that's where I also found you can defeat the ship. If you defeat the ship, that actually means less bad guys will show up. Because if you just defeat the bad guys on land, they'll keep sending more guys off of the ship. But if you have enough range on your character, you can just defeat the ship and take care of them sooner. And here we come, the big baddie, Slobber Trap. But we'll make quick work of him. Yeah. Before he can even call in reinforcements, we'll take care of Slobber Trap. I already have Slobber Trap in a trap, so this isn't going to be quite as exciting. I don't have a choice. I just have to put Slobber Trap in there. And that's all the villains for this level. And here we'll still have to defeat the reinforcements that were coming in as we defeated Slobber Trap before we can get through this gate. Slobber Trap is not one of my favorite villains, but got the job done anyway. Gotta collect this little bit of experience because Enigma still needs it. Run up the hill and we'll find another turret. So we'll jump back in the turret and see what's going on. Got bigger ships, take a couple more hits. But still pretty simple task. And I believe that is the final task that we need to complete. So we should be at the end of the level. There we go. Chapter 2 complete. Found everything, got 3 stars. Let's take a look over here. 2 main objectives. Gather the info about the Doom Raiders from the Talking Stones. And clear the trolls from the island. Got all our gates, found all the enemies, and got all of our collectibles. So we're all set. That's chapter 2.